I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Full Circle by Creed. This is the band's fourth studio album. The album was produced by Howard Benson, who also handled keyboards and programming in the studio. The album was recorded by Mike Plotnikoff at Bay 7 Studios, Valley Village, and Sparky Dark Studio in Calabasas, California. The mixing was done by Chris Lord Alge at Mix LA. The assistant engineers were Jeremy Underwood, Keith Armstrong, and Nick Carpin. The additional engineers were Hatsukazu Inagaki, Brad Townsend, and Andrew Schubert. The digital editing was handled by Paul DeCarli. The guitar technicians were Mark Van Gool and Ian Keith. The drum technician was Tony Adams. The album was mastered by Ted Jensen at Sterling Sound. The album was released on October 27th, 2009 on Wind Up Records. The title alludes to the band members coming back together to reform Creed and announcing their reunion. And now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Overcome, which was released as a single on August 25th, 2009. This song is about Scott Stapp wanting to overcome the struggles that he had been dealing with over the years, hence the title. The song received a music video, and there's a link in the description. The next track is Bread of Shame. Just like the previous song, this one is mostly focused on hard rock and alternative metal. After that is 1,000 Faces, which was released as a single on January 11th, 2010. The song received a music video, and there's a link in the description. Next up is Suddenly. I think this song might have something to do with Stapp's struggles in the past. Up next is Rain, which was released as a single on October 6, 2009. I need to clarify this is not a cover of the song by The Cult. However, the song did receive a music video, and there's a link in the description. That's followed up by Away in Silence. I think this song might have something to do with Creed splitting up when they split up in 2004, and that they reunited 5 years later. They followed up with Fear. I think the lyrics have something to do with change. What comes next is On My Sleeve. One thing I should mention is that Scott Stapp released his first solo album in 2005, and I'll get around to reviewing his solo work at a later date. What comes after that is Full Circle. This is the title track for the album, and it's about Stapp coming back to reform Creed. What's next is Time. The ending of the song has Stapp saying that time isn't his friend. Now, the second to last track is Good Fight. The song has to do with fighting the good fight, hence the title. The finale of this album is The Song You Sing. I think this song has to do with when Stapp was in a bad place during the later years of the band's original run. I need to mention that the UK version includes a bonus track called Silent Teacher, and as you can see, my copy does not have that bonus track. However, there is a version of this album that comes with a bonus DVD. The DVD contains various features, including a reconnection 6 years later, which is about how the band got back together. It also has the making of the album, the first show of the Full Circle tour in Pittsburgh, the set list, the production crew, and even the music videos for Overcome, 1,000 Faces, and Rain. And hold on. So as you can see, here's the bonus DVD. You can see that the CD is right here. When researching this album, I read that it peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and the US digital albums. It was number 1 on the US top rock, hard rock, and alternative albums. It was even number 10 on the US Tastemaker albums and number 8 in Canada. As to critics, there were mixed reactions. Some critics liked it, but About and .com and AllMusic didn't like it. So there's no reason not to shit on those publications. Now for my thoughts. I think this album is even better than its predecessors. It's definitely heavier than the band's previous work, and it helps that it was produced by Howard Benson. He normally does a great job producing music, and this album is no exception. As to Creed themselves, they kept touring for the next few years. They tried working on a 5th studio album, but they ended up abandoning the project. They split up again in 2012. Stab resumed his solo career, and Alter Bridge got to continue. Overall, I highly recommend this album. And now is the part where I question you. Have you listened to Full Circle? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? If you have this album, which version do you have? And let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching. I have one more Creed album to review.